Hey guys, yesterday, but today we got a few upgrades for the John boat. So we got some lures and good stuff of we got lures, see? And then out here in the John boat, we got it rained fishing pole holders and these ones. So 2 off the back, and once we eventually get a motor, we'll put it there. So, yeah, and then we put that. I bought this motor from one of our customers for $200. He said it hasn't ran in 7 years. It's a 75 horsepower. Well, really, there's supposed to be a point there. It's 7.5. This was broken, the little quick connect. So I put a whole lot of O-rings in there and gave it a test whirl, and it started right up. So there's no stop kill switch thingy. So this is my choke, and that's what I use to turn it off. Then we got drive, just down, neutral, and then reverse. And then we got our vroom vroom thing. Has 3 modes: fast, start, and shift. So it goes pretty quick. Yeah. For how old it is, it's like a 1970 or something. It's stinking brand new on the inside. Like the belt doesn't have maybe 1 or 2 cracks. And then everything, the fuel line hoses are a little hard. They could use some loosening up sauce. So yeah. We're going to need to replace the impeller. That's the thingy that takes the water and shoots it up in the motor to cool it, and then it spits it out of this little pee hole. You know, it goes like psst. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I can feel the water get hot and cold.
It's so quiet. Okay, I won't. We got the pro right here. Nate's fishing with this thingy. I got 2 worms out. Dad got a bite, and then we had to fight off an out.
Race boat.
Yes, race boat.
Yeah, the first mate is like the anchor guy, the oar guy, the trolling guy,
The ultimate helper.
the helper.
1, 2, 10. We'll play that music. It started raining. I caught one, and then a few seconds later, Dad caught one.
Dang it.
Oh, he came off.
Yep.
Oh.
Definitely had one though.
Yeah, we had one. We could hear it.
Yeah, he was right there at that grass.
He's right there.
Casted it in. He's flashing. Then
So we got one in the cooler we can fillet and cook later. Right after Dad almost caught one, I caught one. So now we have 2.
Yeah, we got skunked. There you go.
It's starting to rain, so we caught those 2 fish. We're going to go ahead and leave and cook them. Okay, so we're leaving because it's kind of started to rain, but it stopped. But anyways, we got our 2 fish. Then he's kind of just dying in there. So we're going to go home and then fillet these fish and eat them. Okay, so we're back at home. It started raining a lot harder, so we emptied everything out, put everything up, and now we're gonna
fillet this bad boy.
Fillet our fishies. Wait, hold on. I saw him move.
What, the
Is
mouth?
he still alive?
That's what happened. He's dead.
Okay.
Right.
Wait. Hold it still.
Hi, my name is Timmy. I am going to be good food.
Okay, we should stop.
Slimy.
Wait, they're moving. It's probably just death touches.
They're not moving.
Their mouths are moving. Okay, so we're gonna set up the table, and we're gonna like chop them up on the wood, and with this knife. So yeah. Okay, table set up. We got our operating table, knife, nice and sharp. Knife too. I'll probably just use this one.
I'm using this one.
That one's not sharp.
Yikes, that's hot.
Okay. What's hot?
Lights.
Why are you cleaning it?
Because you never know. Gotta have a clean surface for your fishes. Look at this.
I saw them move.
Look at this. Look at this. That could have been our meat.
See? Nate, come look. I said it and it moved. Ready? Hang on.
It didn't move to me.
Just wait.
Like 2 hands off.
I think he's still half alive.
Touch his eyeball.
See?
That is mirrored image. That's creepy.
Okay.
His fin moved. He's alive.
I think they're tricking us to put them
They're
back in the
tricking
water.
us, but he's not happening.
We need to get the boat out.
And how you properly kill a fish? You don't know this already? This is my demonstration. But there's like this little bat. This is the fish's head. You plunk them, and they're dead.
I don't know if we need to rinse them off. Do you think we
Definitely.
should rinse them off? Because
Yeah,
they're like
I'll go.
slimy?
I'll No, wait. We can just use the sink.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Okay, I'll grab a fish.
Flash on.
He moved.
Turn the flashlight on.
Okay.
That is a horrible flashlight.
That's fine. Just go ahead and grab him.
No, it's really
Just grab them. They're quite dead. I don't think they're gonna. Okay, rinse them off.
Timmy.
Shay is cool. I don't know. He's used to water, so it shouldn't matter.
His eyeballs.
Now he's nice and clean. Okay, he's nice and clean now.
He is cleansed.
Fish number 1 done.
Timmy is cleansed. Alright, now with, what are we gonna name him?
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Timmy's clean. Jimmy's dirty.
Jimmy the second. I got scales all over my face.
Some nice pets. I'm filleting this one, and Nate's filleting the skinny one. I'm filleting the fat one.
Okay. This one. You're flying this one. Are
Yeah.
they already descaled?
No, Nate. Okay. The first step to filleting your bass is you find the back fin, which is this one, and then you gotta chop right behind it, like that, kind of. And you don't want to chop in front of the gill. So make an incision right there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try. Okay, now that we got our incision there, you want to go down and then start cutting this way, and then go all the way down the spine, and then right about here poke it all the way through and just go out. So hang on. Okay, now that we're back to this point, I'm gonna just poke it through and then work it out like that. Oh, we definitely missed some meat. This is our first time actually filleting it, so now you just kind of hold it open and then continue working it down, making it wider and wider. Now that you've got it all the way through, just kind of chop it off. And then just chop all that off. Now that we've got the fillet off, if you want to get rid of the skin, lay it down. And then kind of hold down the skin while make a little notch, and if you have two knives, you can pin it down to hold it, and then just cut on the skin. So after you get your big chunk of meat, it's best to have a bowl of water and a bowl of ice so they're nice and clean. So dunk them in there a few times to get all the scales off. Flop them all around. So now that the meat's all clean, you put it on a bowl of ice, and it's best to use pellet ice because it cools all the fish, like it has the most touching on the fish. It touches the fish the most, and it's just the best ice. Okay, so we got my fish, Jimmy. He's been murdered, and we have the meat on the ice. See, I use pellet ice because the meat to ice ratio is pristine. So now we're gonna get out Timmy, Nate's fish. And he's gonna try to chop it up. Mine went pretty well. I don't know how Nate's is gonna go though.
I got it.
Hey, did you see that? He definitely did by now, but like he moved.
Raise that up. There you go. Now go down. Put the tip of that knife down lower if you can. Alright. Did that work?
Yeah, flawlessly. Push real hard. That skin's kind of tough to break, so don't worry about getting skin. Push down.
I am.
Recording. Yes. Please stop. Just cut through, it's fine. So we got all of this stuff. Nate just has to wash it, but we've got all of our batter ready. This is like a dry batter. It doesn't need any wet ingredients. There's just like 2 cups or something of cornmeal. There's our fillets. So you just put 2 cups of cornmeal 2 cups of flour. This is all-purpose flour and fresh milled flour. And then we got some spices, salt, sugar, paprika, some spicy stuff. So just put those all together and mix them all up. You gotta mix it really well, because this recipe you can store it up to like 6 months if you make too much, which will probably have a lot of extra. So you gotta mix it really good. So now that we got our batter all mixed up, I'm going to get an air fryer, or no, a deep fryer, and plop these things in there. First I gotta clean up my station. Okay, so we got our air fryer, and we got it on 375. So now we just have to prepare our fillets. These are my fishies. Those are your fishies. Okay, so I'm just gonna take them like this, and then drip most of that water off. And then, so we're just gonna plop it in there, get it nice and covered. So yeah, nice and covered. I'm just gonna take out this thing. Put it up, and then take our fishy and set it right there. And go ahead and go with our other. Nope. Okay, so now we wait for that to warm up, and then we can drop them down and cook them. Once this light goes off, it's at 400. Okay, 4 hours later, the grease finally got hot. So we're gonna go ahead and put our thingies in. Maybe we need it hotter. It doesn't look too glummy. Yeah, just let those cook. Shazam! Looks yummy.
Where's your other ones?
Right
In there.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not
gonna
done
batter
yet.
them.
Put the basket up. What was that?
Yeah, but it rained it out. You don't want to let your thingies fry for too long because it's like they don't need to cook for super long. Dude, that looks good.
Some barbecue sauce.
That's very good.
Ginger.
Aw. She's the world's best dog. She's cute and she's loyal. And she's just the best. Her name's Ginger. Ginger, come here. Come here. Sit. Sit. See? She is such a good Jenny.